Good morning, students. The other day, I discussed the demerits of sole proprietorship business, beta. And before going to start today's class, once more let me discuss what all topic, what all things I have discussed from this particular chapter, chapter 6, sole proprietorship. And today is the last class I am going to take from this particular chapter. Alright? So what all things I have discussed till now? I told you in the very beginning the meaning of sole proprietorship business, beta. And I told you just remember the meaning. And if you know the meaning, easily you can write the features of the sole proprietorship business also. I told you any business which is run, owned, controlled and financed by a single person and an individual, those types of business is called sole proprietorship business. And then I discussed the features of sole proprietorship business. So if you know the meaning, easily you can write the meaning features of sole proprietorship business. Then I discussed the merits of sole proprietorship business. What are the merits in sole proprietorship business? Or the benefits of sole proprietorship business? And then at last, I discussed the demerits of sole proprietorship business, beta. And in today's class, I am going to discuss, you learn the features, you have learned the merits, you have learned the demerits. There are a lot of merits, a lot of demerits, a lot of things are there in sole proprietorship business. And in today's class, I am going to discuss in which type of business sole proprietorship is most suitable. Because there are some business where you cannot do the sole proprietorship business. There are some business where if you do the sole proprietorship business, then it is good for the benefit of the business, for the purpose of earning money and all. So in today's class, I am going to discuss the suitability of sole proprietorship business. That means, in what kind of business sole proprietorship is more suitable. Though it has a lot of demerits, then also there are certain kinds of business where sole proprietorship is most important. That means there are some business where the owner is only one, where only the single person is being controlling everything. That cases, this type of business are more suitable. What are those types of business? Number one, I have written where the market is local. That means if you want to do a marketing, local market, that means you want to do the buying and selling of the goods and products in the locality where you are only staying. If you want to do a business in that particular locality, in that case, sole proprietorship is very important. Why? Because I told you, in sole proprietorship business, you always keep a personal relation with your customers. So it is only possible if you have done the business in your local area. That means you are knowing everyone. Maybe face to face you are knowing. You may not be knowing face to face, but you can easily, respect them. You can give them the due respect for your business. So that is why they said where the market is local. That means if you want to do the market, if you want to do the buying and selling in the locality where you are staying, where your business is, that means small scale little shop. तुम्हारा मोहल्ला में देखिएगा बेटा, तुम्हारा मोहल्ला में एक दो छोटा दुकान है. These are sole proprietorship. Why? सब जानता है. अंकल अभी लेके जा रहे हैं, आधा घंटा बाद हम आके पैसा दे देंगे. होता है कि नहीं होता है? Why? Because you are known to him, your father is known to him, and everyone is known to him. So he knows the personal relation. इधर इसे कहा लाओ बेटा कोई दिक्कत नहीं, दे देना या कल भी दे देना चलेगा. That's what it is. Next, where needs the personal attention. Any kind of business where you require the personal attention to the customers, and it is only possible by sole proprietorship, because he knows if you take the personal attention, his business will flourish. And if the business will flourish, whatever money he will earn, he is not going to share the money with anyone else. It is going to come to his pocket only. So, where needs the personal attention? Very easy, beta. If you go to the tailoring shop, if you go to the hair cutting saloons and all those cases, your personal attention is required. What do you mean personal attention? जिस तरीके से वो चाहता है ये तो कभी मसाज कर देना है, कभी दिस करना है, whatever way he wants. Okay, it is only possible by sole proprietorship because owner is one. It doesn't require to discuss with anyone else. एक कस्टमर ऐसा बोल रहे, ऐसा करे कि नहीं करे, इसमें मेरा कोई खराबी होगा कि नहीं होगा. He is not supposed to discuss with anyone else. So the personal attention is required. An easiest example, tailoring shop, and you can say there, beta, hair cutting saloons and all those places. Next, where fashion changes very frequently. बहुत सारी चीज है जिसका फैशन डेली चेंज होता है. आज एक तरह का तो कल एक तरह का. Now, in other kind of business, if there are so many owners are there, so many managers are there, one individual cannot take the decision, beta. He has to discuss, he has to call a meeting, and he has to discuss with everyone, then only he has to take the decision. So it takes a lot of time to take the decision. आज जब तुम आज का कोई फैशन चेंज हुआ, तुम डिसीजन 4 दिन का बाद लेगा, तो what you see there, after 4 days might be the fashion master change again. So what is the need for taking the decision? That is why, where fashion changes very frequently. Easiest example, like jewelry shop and all those things. You can see every day their fashion has been changing, design has been changing. So if it is a sole proprietorship business, there is no need to discuss with anyone else. If you know that this particular design has the demand in the market, then and there you can change it. Alright, so you can change it immediately. That is why those kinds of business also sole proprietorship is more suitable in comparison to other kind of business. Next, where small amount of capital is required. That all of us are doing, बेटा. ऐसा कोई बिजनेस जहाँ पर थोड़ा सा कम कैपिटल का जरूरत है. Why? Because here the capital is contributed by only one single person. When a single person is contributing the capital, definitely in comparison to other business, here the capital will be little less. So any kind of business what you want to start, and to start those kind of business, where you have to give us less amount of capital is required, those kind of business is suitable for sole proprietorship. Next, where quick decision is necessary. कोई बिजनेस में बेटा जल्दी से तुमको डिसीजन लेना है. लाइक तुम कोई शेयर मार्केट का कोई ब्रोकर है, यू आर रनिंग ए बिजनेस, तुमको अभी डिसीजन लेना है, और लॉस हो या प्रॉफिट हो, यू हैव टू टेक इमीडिएटली. यू कैन नॉट वेट, एंड इट इज ओनली पॉसिबल टू टेक डिसीजन क्विकली. वेयर इन सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप. अर्लियर आल्सो इट इज वन ऑफ द मेरिट्स ऑफ सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप. Because the decision has been taken by the single person, owner himself. He has not to discuss with anyone. And when owner is taking the decision, he is not supposed to discuss with anyone. Definitely this decision will be quick. Whatever he likes, he can take the decision. So this is what they talk about. And last, where risk involved is negligible. ऐसा कोई business हो बेटा, because अकेला पैसा लगा. Because I told you in the beginning, this sole proprietor has unlimited liability. His liability is unlimited, no limitation. So you have to do those type of business. Risk is there in every business. But there are some business risk is too high, and there are some business where the risk is little low. So sole proprietorship business is suitable for only those types of business where the risk is low. So in these cases, sole proprietorship is suitable. I hope it is clear to you which all cases sole proprietorship is suitable. If you know the meaning, if you know the features, if you know the merits, if you know the demerits, easily you will be able to explain it. In which cases the sole proprietorship business is suitable. Once more, which all cases? Where the market is local. Number 2, where needs the personal attention of the customers. Where fashion changes very frequently. I'll give you the examples. Where small amount of capital is required. Where quick decision is necessary. And at last, where risk involved is negligible. So that's the end of this particular chapter, beta. इस chapter से क्या-क्या चीज तुमको पढ़ना है once more? कौन-कौन क्वेश्चन आंसर तुमको लिखना है? The meaning of sole proprietorship business, the features of sole proprietorship business, the merits of sole proprietorship business, the demerits of sole proprietorship business, and the suitability of sole proprietorship business. Only 5-6 questions are there. On the basis of this, you are supposed to write those questions and you are supposed to learn those questions. Alright, so thank you so much for today's class.